Hiya, everybody. I just give a few people a chance to get in if they're coming. And then we'll see what Mr. Postman's brought. Yay, Mr. Postman. I'm just having a little bit of cheese for my lunch. I love cheese. I love cheese. It's one of my favourite things. Right, let's start. So, this came today. So let's see what's in here. Put that to one side. Lovely paper, this. I might keep this, use it in cards and things. So this is from Jamie Kirkpatrick is the return address. I think, yes it is. It's my tissue paper, because you know I've got a craft fair coming up. So I bought a load of tissue paper, and this wad here, this whole comes in sheets, and that's like half a sheet. And I've got 2 of them. It came to a total price of £10. So that's not bad. It's a lovely colour. Have you seen it? It's gorgeous, like turquoisey green, more green than blue. But it was classed as turquoise. It's 500 millimetres by 750 millimetres. It's acid free, and there's 100 sheets. Yeah, there's 100 sheets. So I bought 100 sheets. Hiya, Annie. So that is gorgeous. So that'll be nice for wrapping up all the bits and bobs. Then we'll have a look what these are. We'll start with the small ones because I've got some big ones coming up. This, I think these are my little. Yeah, these are my. Oh, they're tiny price tags. I knew they were small, but they're a bit smaller than I thought. But they'll still work. They're only putting price tags on jewellery and little items. And they come with the double bag, and they come with their little silk tassels. So they've all got their little ties, and they're just big enough to put the price tag on, aren't they? So that's great. And there's, I think there's 100, or is there 200 of those, something like that. And they again cost me about £5, something like that. I got them from Amazon. They were very cheap. Wasn't a lot of money in them. So that's for them. That's that one. And then this, I think, is my canvas bag. What I've decided to do is, you know, the diamond painting bags to do diamond painting. Well, I thought what I'd do is try and do them myself. So I saw an offer on some bags. And you got, I think you got 10. You got more. 5. Yeah, you got 10. So they're just they're quite, they're not thick, but they don't look too bad, and that's the size of them. And I thought I could put my own design on. I've got some sticky stuff. Hiya. I didn't waffle in my last live chat. You heard my husband's lasting comments. That was so funny. So I'm thinking of designing my own. So we'll see how that goes. I've got some stuff to stick them on with, and we've just got to work out how I can put my pattern, the design I want on. So that's that. So there's 10 of them. And again, I don't know how much that cost me, but it wasn't a lot. But I'm being a cheapskate at the minute. Then, let's have a look at this one. This is from Vistaprint, and this is, I wanted for a while, I wanted a sticker to put on my hand for hand making things. Yeah. So I bought myself one. Again, I thought it would be ideal to put on the back of my cards and things like that, seeing as I'm now making a load of cards. And on the back is like different items. Hiya, Karen. Nice to see you. So I bought this. So let's see. Let's see. It's very small. Can you see that? It's handmade by Lisa's Crafty Creations. And as long as you don't stamp it too much, you just put a quick stamp on, it actually comes out quite nice. So that's quite good. So I'm pleased with that. So we'll stick that somewhere safe so I'll probably lose it. Right, let's see what's in this big box. Oh, let's have a look. It's come. It was total value £31.49. Oh, it's epoxy resin. It's my resin. I got 3 kilograms. And it was £31.49 for the 3 kilogram. And then I think it was delivery. So we've got a lot of bits. So all in all, I paid, the actual epoxy was £31.49. Then once you put in everything else, there was another £9.90 on top of that. So all in all, it was £41.39. It's the same as I got before, but it's not as big as the last one. The last one I got must have been a 5 kilogram bottle. But I like this resin. It's a nice resin. Ideal for casting, your jewellery. It's great for jewellery, but it's also good for like coasters and things like that. So that's a nice resin. So I'm pleased I got that back again. Oops. Let's put this lot in the bin. Keep the place tidy as I'm going. I'll find my bed. Now then, what's in here? This is quite light, but it's a big box. I hope it's not got stamps in. They've been ordering stamps by 100 because they've been sending a load of letters out. And they come in a box this size, and there's only 100 stamps in it. Ridiculous. Ridiculous. And then there's a ridiculous notice on the side that says, recycle, how important it is to recycle, and then they're sending out stamps in huge big boxes, cardboard boxes. Right, now from here we have, these are my baskets. And these are for putting things like key rings in, coasters in, just to display purposes on my table. They were only about £1 each, I think. £3 something each, maybe. Have a look. Doesn't tell me the price on here. So they're quite thinner. They're not going to last long, I don't think, but they'll be ideal for what I want to use them for. So that's that. And then they'll go in my craft room as well. Put the rest of the cardboard in to recycle my cardboard. We then have this humongous box over here, which is the final box. Ooh, just ripped my tissue paper, that's no good. So again, we have another humongous box here. I've just hit myself in the face with it. It's not heavy. Thankfully, otherwise I wouldn't have been able to lift it like that. And I think this is some more designs, some more stuff for putting on my table to display things. So again, yeah, there's a 3-tier display bridge, and then there's a set of 3 nesting bridges. And the paper. Oh, I thought I was getting them in white. Oh, I thought I was getting them in like a white, but anyway, they've come in plain. They've got like covering on the top of them. So that's the 4-tier. Or 3-tier. It's actually quite nice size, that. I was expecting it to be smaller than that. So I'll just knock the camera down. So that's that. And then, oh, these are tiny. These are really small. So we've gone from this to these. And there's 3 of them. And again, I was expecting them to be white, but they're clear because they've got a covering on them. So they, again, there. So just little stands on. I was hoping they're going to be wide enough to put my jewellery stand on, but I don't think it's going to be. But we'll see what happens. Because I think my jewellery stand is on a 3-point peg stand. You know, it's got like 3 feet, so I don't think that'll hold it. But we've got other things that we can put on there, just to like the little ornaments I've got, that kind of thing. They can go on those. So it's just to help display the stuff, so it looks nice. So it looks nice on the stall, because I think if your stall looks nice, you're more likely to attract custom, aren't you? So this was all bought on the instruction of my daughter. So that's all that. So yeah, so I think I've spent about maybe £70 maybe altogether. Not even that much, I don't think, on the stuff for the display, because those nesting tables, I think, were about £6 each. The small nesting tables were cheaper than that. They're about £3 something. And then the big tiered one, that was about £6. So none of it's been expensive, and they were really good. Because I ordered for the first time in that company, they sent it fast delivery without any extra charge. I could put white sticky on them, but I think I'll just leave them clear. I'm going to get a white, I think I'll get a white tablecloth. So if worst comes to worst, I can always stick them underneath the tablecloth. But I suppose the whole idea is for the things to stand out, not the display stands. So we'll see. We'll see. So what I'm after now is a tall stand that I can hang my mobiles on. Because I don't know whether I showed you, but I got where is it? Really must sort my little space out down here. I don't think I've shown you this. I got this a couple of weeks ago. And it's to make another mobile. But this has got some of the bits with it. So it's going to be easier to make this one up straight away. Excuse the crinkling paper. But it's hummingbirds. So there you've got the mould for the hummingbird. Can you see that? I'll just move you closer. So there's your mould, and there's you've got 1, 2, 3, 4. You've got 6 of those, and they've all got the little bits in so that you can hang them up from them, and they're all the same. But you could actually, they're not all the same, they're slightly different. Those 2 are the same. So there's that design there. Then there's that design. And then that design. So you can, what I'll do is probably do a little bit of a resin pour to start with, the UV pour, and just fill in some coloured resin in those little bits in the raised up area, where the raised, so these little bits here. Put some UV resin in that, cure that, and then pour white epoxy resin over the top. I have been doing that with some of my jewellery, and it's come out really nice. I've liked it. Then there's the ring at the top, and it's got its bits on that you can hang your string off. And then there's that. I'm not sure how this is all going to get put together, but there's it also comes with your nylon thread. Some little eye hooks. They're tiny. They're actually little beads, like what do you call them? Seed beads. And then you've got these here, which are what hang at the bottom, I'd assume, to make it dingly, like make a noise. But I've got other stuff I could use as well. I can use I've got bells, and I've got if you go to Boys, you can always pick up like little glass clear hearts and that kind of thing, dead easy, and they always look nice on the end of the mobiles. So that came a couple of weeks ago, so I'm looking forward to doing that, and then trying to work out how to put it together, because they must put holes right the way through, and then you hang them off. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So there's 10 of them. There's 6, 7. Yeah. So it's each one has its own string. So you can do it so that each one has its own string, or I might hang a couple from the same string. I don't know. We'll work it together, folks. We'll work it together. It's called experimentation. I love experiments. You know me, experiment mad. So we will have a play with that. I might even do it later today. Oh, why does the phone always ring when I do a live? It's not funny. Really not funny. You'll go on mute in a minute, guys, especially if it goes through to the answer phone, because it has personal details on with it being a business line. Right, I've got one more thing to show you, and then we can just have a chat. It's gone quiet, guys. It's gone quiet. Goes quiet, and then somebody starts talking because you don't actually hear your own message. There we go. The other person has cleared, so safe. So this is the bottle I did the other day, and it's now baked. I'm not so keen on the translucent as it's gone very yellow in places. And I'm not happy because I can see the label on the inside. But I managed to get the label off the top using my alcohol gel, my alcohol, rubbing alcohol. Well, it's an alcohol spray. And it needs a sand and a smooth. And I don't know whether to cover it in something or just leave it as it is. But that's the first attempt. So I'm not disappointed with it. It's opened up some more ideas. So I'm going to have another go. But I thought it's not bad for a first attempt. And as I say, it's opened my eyes to a few ideas, different things I can do. If I'd taken the label off, I could have done it more than what I wanted, because I had to add these bits here and the green leaves down here. And then this big patch here, I had to add on because to cover the labels, because I couldn't get them off to start with. But then I discovered how to get them off. So that's that. So that was that done. So I think that's everything. That's everything I've got to do. You like the bottle, dear Annie? Oh, I'm pleased. So I've got to finish the bee off today. The bag I'm making, I've got to finish that off. Because that's sold, so I need to get it finished and sent off. And then I think I might have a play around with some more clay and then do a bit of epoxy. I think I might do that. Should be fun. Do you fancy? What are you guys doing? Annie, when are we going to get some resin lives? I've missed your resin lives, my friend. Would you like to join us and talk, or are you not up to it? Yes, that was my idea, Jackie, is to put fairy lights inside it. But I think because the label's on, it won't shine through the same way, and you might get the name across the label in the front. So I think I'll leave the fairy lights for this one and put fairy lights in the next one. And I thought it would be washed out, but I don't think it has, so it needs a good wash inside. It's all gone funny. So that needs a good wash as well. So I'll give it a good wash. Sand and birth. And go from there. So hopefully you really should get some resin work done. You've not been doing any since you've hospital. Yeah. You're feeling to be honest, Annie, I think everybody is. I've been feeling the same. I've just been like, I can't be bothered. You know, I made a load of cards. So I've got like a box full of cards. So, and I need to sort stuff out for this fair and get everything what I've got and put it all in, price tag it all and get it all put in the various baskets and things so that it's all ready just to set up. But other than that, I've not done a lot. I did those resin, that jewellery, those pieces I did the other day. Did you see them? Those pieces. These are the bits that I did the UV resin first. So put the UV resin on, then put the stopwatch in, cured it, and then put the epoxy resin over the top. I did the same with that one as well. So you've got like a little thin clear level, and then you've got the colour behind it. And I really like the way they turned out. And I want to have another go at doing some of these ink drop things. Although I'm really pleased with the way they turned out. So they need changing into earrings, and they just need a bit of a sand and to get the and some of them need deburring. Yeah, you've had the same, haven't you, Jackie? Lady flu. I think some people have had this, like a mild version of COVID that hasn't tested positive. I think some of it's testing, and I think that it's like an offshoot of that same, because they're all coming down with like a flu-y cold. It could just be a winter cold, but it's knocking people off their feet. But I suppose the flu always knocks people off their feet, don't it? Done it just. Right, guys, I am going to go. Was a quickie today just to show you what Mr. Postman's been. But if I do some stuff today, I'll show it you on Tuesday. So I'm hoping to do another video on Tuesday live. If I don't do, I might try again doing a video in the middle with my camera, because I have done a video, but I can't get the sound right on it. So I need to work on that. So once I've got that fixed and working, we'll hopefully get some more videos up and running. And once I'm in my craft room, we should get a few more as well, because then I've got peace and quiet. I'm out the way. Doesn't matter if anybody's in, I can still do great. It is great for Alice in Wonderland fans. That's a good idea, that, Annie. I might do a little Alice in Wonderland set. Do a little girl magnet, or I've got some little girls I could dress her up in the blue dress, and then I could do a little bunny rabbit. See if I've got any molds for rabbits, and do a little Alice in Wonderland set. Oh, I've got something in my eye and it's bugging me. Right, so bye-bye, everybody. Thank you very much for joining me. It's been great to see you all. And this is the waffly bit now. So, as my husband says, I don't know whether any of you caught that at the end of the last one. It was so funny. I hadn't clicked the end broadcast button, and my husband said, "Bye, you don't half waffle at the end of your videos." And I'm going, "Shh, we haven't finished yet." So, it was so funny. Anyway, so if you've been before, thank you very much for sticking by me. I love chatting to you. It's great and having a bit of crack. And if you haven't been before, if this is your first time, thank you very much for joining me. I hope you've enjoyed the show. As I say, I usually do a Mr. Postman video whenever I get something through the post. I have been trying to collect them all up, especially when I knew there was a few things to come, so that I can do them on a set day, and you've got lots to watch. I also do lots of different crafts, so resin, clay, diamond painting, card making. I've just started. So if there's anything that you're interested in, if there's anything that you'd like to see me give a go, I'm more than welcome to experiment. That's another part of me. I like to experiment, so I'll try lots and lots of different things. Lots of the times it doesn't work, but at least we know what works and what doesn't. So on that note, I'm going to love you and leave you. Please remember, hit the bell to be notified whenever I do a video. Please like, share and comment. I love to hear your comments. And I will put my stuff on Twitter when I get the chance. I just need to photograph some of it and get it put up there. And I'll love you and leave you. Please remember to pass on a smile if you give the opportunity to. And I'll see you next time, guys. Bye.